Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me. We'll just take about 5 minutes, or you're in the sanctuary, right?
Yes, sir. I'm in the fellowship, actually. This is our fellowship hall. It's where we do our contemporary worship. This is actually the Shroud of Turin event. It's a traveling exhibit of the loincloth that was found in the tomb. And it's going to be at our church here at Blackwater for our car show this weekend and from now until Saturday.
Well, Chris Kaiser, thank you so much for talking with us. We're going to get right into the car show. So it's going on this Saturday. Tell us the times and location and all that. You guys in Central or Baker?
It's actually central, but our mailing address is Baker. Our mailing address is 10,000 Blackwater Road, Baker, Louisiana, 70714. But it is in the city of Central, but the mailing address pops it that way. So you would go down Hooper Road and you take a left on a right on Blackwater, and you can't miss us. And it's going to be from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. on Saturday.
Now, how long have you guys been doing a car show? Is this your first foray into doing that?
This is actually our second year with this particular car show. Now, before I had anything to do with it, I believe years ago, they had one for about 10 years in a row. But that's been some years ago. This particular car show I started last year, attached to our mission called the Veterans Mission Outreach. Being a veteran and myself, we like to pay special attention to veterans and veteran suicide, veteran mental awareness. So we're connected to all the Louisiana War veterans homes and places throughout, trying to help their children and stuff. And that's mainly, it supports the missional outreach, this particular show does.
So thank you for your service. What branch were you in?
I was in the Army.
In the
in
Army.
armor. Yes, sir. Love it. Loved every minute of it. Started on M60s, finished up in M1A1 Abrams.
Wow. Well, again, thank you for your service and especially for putting on this car show to appreciate vets and what they've done for our country. So tell us about some of the events you guys are going to be doing this Saturday at the car show.
Awesome. Thank you. So we'll have a show and shine area where cars can come up, and we'll have a Pastor's Choice Award. Of course, we'll do one Best in Show. Then I will do a Runners Up, and then a Crowd's Choice for trophies for the just whoever shows up. We're allowing bikes, sport vehicles, classics, and customs. Unfortunately, there is a couple big car shows in the area this weekend, so I'm hoping we can get some drive. St. Jude's going to take a little bit away from what we're doing, but it supports such a great organization as well. But while we're having it out here, we'll have on site a community health fair that will do free screenings for A1C, blood, all that types of checks through Baton Rouge General Medical Center. Then through Blue Cross, we have a health fair section showing the helps of Narcan, showing how it works, and giving out free samples of that. We'll have a bounce house for kids, concessions. Veterans will be able to eat jambalaya for free, but then we'll have jambalaya and concessions for sale. We'll have music playing throughout the day. And then the last thing that I say for last important, that's certainly the most important to me, is 11:30 in our sanctuary. Our Common Threads groups is going to honor 20 specific veterans with handmade quilts that have been made by the Quilt to Valor Foundation. And that's the ladies throughout our congregation and our community. And they've created custom quilts for each veteran for their rank and for their service to present to them in the sanctuary this Saturday.
Awesome. Awesome. That's great. Now, if somebody wants information between now and then, Chris, what do they need to do?
They can call church office number at 225-261-4646, or they can send me an email at chris@blackwaterumc.org. Now, we will accept drive-ups. Registration is simply a $25 registration fee, whether it's early or drive up. And that's just to support the cause. If we have someone that comes up that does not have that $25 fee and wants to shine their car and show it, I'm going to allow that as well. But we want a fellowship here and just try to grow this event for the community.
Well, it looks like certainly, but it looks like you guys have a beautiful fellowship hall. I wish we could have talked in person because it looks like a great place. And if folks, of course, are looking for a church home in the East Baton Rouge area, they could certainly go there and visit and be part of the congregation, of course, right?
Absolutely, sir. We have 3 services every Sunday. We have a service at 9 a.m., which is our traditional service in the sanctuary. And then we have a 11 a.m. service. We take a break at 10 a.m. to have a church-wide Sunday school for about 12 different small groups. And then at 11 a.m. we have our contemporary service called The Table, which is in the fellowship where I'm standing. And then we have our band. And in this whole area, we'll have tables and chairs. It's an easy type setting, and coffee and water and all that. And then at 5:30 on Sundays, back in the sanctuary, we have a service called The Story, in which we take our sermon from that day and we sit in the dialogical setting and just talk to one another from couch to pulpit, just talk about what we talked about in it and play some acoustic music with one another and then go about our evening. It's a great time. We welcome anyone, everyone. This is God's table. This is God's house. There's no boundaries here.
Amen to that. Well, I hope you have a wonderful car and bike show this Saturday, Chris, the Blackwater United Methodist Church. And God bless you and all the things you guys are doing for the veterans and in the community there in Central Louisiana. Thank you so much for taking time to talk with us today on one of our Car Show of the Week features at Cajun Classic Cars TV.
Thank you so much, Brian. I really appreciate the opportunity. I look forward to seeing anybody come out, drive in. And if you're ever out in the area in Central, drive in. I'm the missions director here, and I would love to talk to you and show you around and just talk about what we have going on with God, man.
Yeah, it would be a great honor. Have a great day, man.